So before we get to the video, man, I got a question for y'all. Listen, this weekend is coming up and I want to watch like horror films. I think I want to have a horror film marathon. All right. But I don't even know where to start. I don't know. So put that in the comment section for me, man. Give me some good suggestions on horror films to check out. That's really good. All right. And then let's get into these 5 scary ghost videos that are shaking up new channels. Let's check it out.
Top 5 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Dog sees a ghost. The first video was sent in by Russell Robinson, who states that he had just recently moved into a new place, and not too long afterwards his dog Missy started behaving in a strange and bizarre manner. She would often stare down the dark hallway with her hair raising and standing up on her back, while barking and occasionally taking a sudden step back in fear of something unseen. On one day he is at his desk when he hears Missy barking in the corner of the extra room.
If you're renting, I hope you got a month-to-month lease, bruh. It might be time to pack up and leave. Grand open, grand closing.
So he decides to record the event. This is what he captured.
Missy. Missy.
I think you might need to leave Missy alone for a minute. She locked in on something.
Missy.
And he's showing the camera like there's nothing over there, but bro, you might have something in your walls or someone.
Missy. What is it? Missy. Get it. What is it? Get it.
As you can see, Missy seems to be fixated with something in the corner of the room. Something unseen that is
One thing about Missy though, she ain't back down at all. She didn't back down.
Causing her to bark and growl as if she felt threatened. So did this dog see something her owner couldn't. A similar video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Not Your Average Wife. The family explained that they can feel something strange in the basement and they don't really like to go down there. But what makes this all the more creepy is that their German Shepherd dog seems to share the same thoughts in refusing to go down the stairs to the basement. Watch closely.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you one of the reasons we hate this house. This is the stairway to my basement. And this is our beautiful German Shepherd, Catherine. She refuses to come down these stairs. Catherine, come on, baby.
You see the head on the dog like, oh, you think I'm going down there?
Come on, pretty. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Catherine.
She want to, but
come on, baby.
She don't want to.
Come on, Catherine. No, she won't do it. But to prove to you that it's not that she's just afraid of stairs, we've got 2 other sets of stairs in this house that she's perfectly fine to go up and down. And I'm going to show you. Please excuse this mess. This is basically my daughter's playroom. So, see these steps. Look, look. I don't even have to tell her to go.
Yo, she beat you up there.
Come on, Catherine. Come on. She's not afraid of stairs, guys. She's just afraid of the basement stairs.
The dog seems to be completely frightened to even go through the doorway, let alone go down the stairs to the basement. So perhaps...
I think everybody at some point in time had a little bit of a basement fear. You know what I mean? I blame Home Alone. The Home Alone, the very first one, when he would go down to the basement, that's what I think messed me up. I was good before then. It was just after I saw that, it kind of made me a little nervous.
perhaps she can sense something down there that remains unseen. What do you guys think? Did these dogs see a ghost? Let me know. Aliens in Peru. Recently, something very strange and disturbing has been going on in Peru. Members of the Iquitu indigenous tribe have reported having encounters and even being attacked by predator-style aliens, which has been ongoing since July 11th of 2023. The native Peruvian villagers allegedly claimed that one of these alien creatures grabbed a 15-year-old girl from behind and she suffered a laceration across the neck as she struggled to break free. Here is an image of the girl who was victim to the attack, which required heavy medical attention, along with another man who suffered a head injury during one of these encounters. One of the community leaders said that they seem armored like the Green Goblin, and after being shot twice they do not fall. Instead, they rise up and disappear uninjured. They are 7 foot tall and silver in color, with long heads and glowing yellowish eyes. They also have some red light on their heels which seems to trigger them to hover up to 1 meter high, and they are capable of camouflaging like the predator. On one night, the villagers are attacked, making everyone extremely unsettled. Take a look.
Dito vamos. Ahí está siguiendo la cara. Ya lo vamos a encontrar ahorita. Cállese. Ahí está siguiendo la gente y no adelante buscarles. Ahí está yendo allá, ve. Ya le encontré la cara. Ya la encontré. Ahí está yendo acá. Ahí te va a encontrar. Hoy están buscando. Allá están buscando. Hoy está un poco de gente. Cállate. Hay que tener bastante cuidado. Ahí está. Ya creo que la encontré al pie de la cara. Ahí está, ya la encontré, pues ya está un montón de gente, ¿ves?
They braver than I am. I ain't investigating nothing in pitch blackness like that with them little flashlights they got.
Por ahí, por allá. Ahí está, ahí está.
Look at her. You don't even know where to run right now. Look at her.
Ya se ha elevado, ya dice. Ya se ha elevado. Ya se alarga, vuela, escucha, pues no le aparece nada. Puta madre, ¿cómo vamos a hacer ahora?
I
Vuela.
think the screams wasn't like terror screams. It sounded like to me they're screaming to flush it out, like trying to figure out where it is. Maybe if they scream, it'll run out or something, jump out.
Puta madre, ¿qué le hacemos? O sea, se pucha, man.
I don't know.
Hay que llamar a la policía, al ejército, para que nos vengan a apoyar. Vamos a ver cómo está la familia allá. Vamos. Los vecinos, cómo están correteando, ¿sabes? ¡Vamos, vamos! La gente bien preocupada, armada, entonces. Que ver. Pero se está volando, dicen. Aquí vamos a ver cómo podemos hacer para seguir. Con las balas no se puede agarrar, se vuelan.
As you can see, the villagers are all outside chasing these creatures that are supposedly lurking at night, and shots can even be heard, but they don't find anything. One of the villagers then explains what they look like to the others. But
And these aren't just kids, these are grown adults as well.
on another night, the same thing happens again, but this time something can be seen. Watch closely.
Yeah, we've seen this video here. This is the one that went viral.
Ahí, dale, vete, de su huerta, vecino.
¡Jonathan, no entres! ¡Lárgate, tu porquería! ¡Lárgate!
Ahí sigue, ahí sigue.
¡Ahí sigue! ¡Ahí sigue!
If anyone in the comment section knows how to speak their native language, man, please translate for us. Please. I want to know what they're saying and what's going on.
What looks like a greyish figure with big eyes can be seen hiding within the trees and bushes, throwing the whole village into disarray. As you
See, that's the first time I've seen, I don't know, before I couldn't really make it out. This time I actually could see it. See? I can make the face out now. Well, of course he got it. He got it highlighted with this circle, this red circle. Of course. But I don't know, before I just couldn't make it out. I guess I ain't know where to look at.
within the trees and bushes, throwing the whole village into disarray, as you can hear the distress in the villagers' voices. Now these aliens have been given the nickname Face Peelers, and you're about to see why. This picture was posted online by one of the locals called Alfredo, who lives in Iquitos, and on one night something was emitting a bright light in his garden. Thinking it was someone with a flashlight, he decided to investigate, which led him to encounter a strange humanoid entity, emitting a light so bright that it lit up his whole garden and even hurt his eyes to look at it. The light was so bright that the alien could only be seen in 2 photos. Another picture was taken by someone else around the 9th of August, showing a clearer sighting of these alleged alien beings. The reason for the glowing light is that the entity seems to be accompanied by a glowing orb, which sounds about right according to various reports of these encounters. The Peruvian villagers said that these entities were either emitting a bright light themselves, or were accompanied by a strange orb emitting a bright light.
See these last 2 photos? These are the 2 photos I think that made everybody kind of skeptical and call it a hoax. But I'm not ruling that out. I'm not. But at the same time, I'm giving them a chance to, or at least get some military help there. I know they were requesting, I haven't heard any update as far as did they receive any assistance or help. But what if this is actually real, bro? And what we're witnessing right now is everything that's being talked about with Congress. What if we seeing it right? What if we're looking at it right now on this screen? And we're all just turning our back because we think it's a hoax. Oh, I ain't saying it is. I'm just saying, man, just what if?
What's even more strange is that this all happened just a few weeks after the US Congress conducted a hearing on unidentified objects.
Right.
Well, since this has been ongoing for a while, the Akitu tribe have been conducting their own night patrols to protect the vulnerable villagers and have pleaded with authorities to send backup, which they can no longer ignore. So now, Peruvian military have been forced to investigate this mysterious turn of events.
Good.
Reports from the military investigations have come back saying that these are illegal miners using drones with masks to attack the villagers. However, many people believe this is a cover-up story, as the technology being reportedly seen and mentioned here is clearly quite advanced and beyond human capabilities, especially for it to be in possession of some miners. Now,
It does sound like a cover up because they didn't just completely come out and say, "Oh, this isn't true. They're pulling the wool over your eyes. This is fake. This is just some whatever," and describe the picture. No, they came out and blamed it on someone else or some kids or something like that. So it does sound like a cover up story.
what makes this all the more compelling is that around the same time, UAP sightings have also been occurring in Brazil, not too far off the area in Peru.
Heard
With
about
all
that.
that being said, what's your take on this? Are these real aliens? Or a hoax that hundreds of people are somehow all in on? Or is it something else entirely? Whatever the case, we should hopefully get some more updates soon. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com. The Abandoned Church. I recently featured a video by a man named Pablo who decided to explore some mountains in a remote area in Cordoba, Argentina, along with his dog Draco, where they came across an abandoned church and decided to enter, even though they could feel a very ominous aura emanating from within the building. This time, they returned at night, and Draco was even more afraid.
Subiremos. ¡Draco!
I'm waiting on him to turn around, bro. I can't be out there investigating in the dark like that without head being on a swivel. Every few seconds, I'm turning, I'm looking, I'm turning, I'm looking. Like, no, you're not getting me. You're not running up on me crazy.
Vení. Hey, vení. Vamos. No quiere entrar. Draco, vamos. Esto es insólito porque siempre me ha acompañado. Voy a tratar de seguir, y si realmente él no quiere avanzar, yo no creo que quiera seguir haciéndolo. ¿Y ese ruido? Draco, vení. Ahí ven como no quiere entrar, se aleja.
That's because he's smart. He know better.
Realmente me siento un poco nervioso, debería decirlo. Vení, Draco, vení. Draco, por fin subió. Vení. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no querés estar acá? Vení. ¿Qué hay? Draco. Muchos dijeron peligro de derrumbe, pero está pasando otra vez. Esto, mire, estoy zapateando. Peligro de derrumbe no hay. Draco. Vení. Desapareció. Draco. Draco.
According to Pablo, he discovered that this place has been abandoned for over 130 years. That and the fact that it is located in the middle of nowhere may mean that it must have quite some history to it, which might explain why it has a negative energy.
And you decided to come and disturb whatever spirits has been living here and residing here.
As you can see, Draco is even more terrified to enter the place at night. So did he sense something evil within the building? Let me know what you think. Strong entity. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Fourth Wall. The Fourth Wall team discovered a haunted house that had such a bad history that the entity inside was strong enough to almost take the lives of a whole family. A family of 4 suffered 3 casualties to this haunting, leaving only the 10-year-old son alive. At the time, his parents locked him in the garage to protect him from whatever evil forces were lurking within the house.
When stuff like this happen, why they don't just like tear the place down? I don't never understand that, the thought process, man. You just had a tragic, horrific incident happen. You want to leave it up for that memory to just linger and that energy? No, I would want that. Once the families or the remaining family members are long gone, tear it down. Tear it down. It needs to start over.
Recently, a man decided to conduct his own investigation in the place, setting up a static camera in the room where the 3 family members' bodies were found. This is what he captures.
Sound like somebody sliding some furniture.
What sounds like banging on the garage doors as well as them moving on their own can be heard. But worst of all, someone or something can be seen just standing there behind the door, lurking in the dark room. Ishikawa's friend notices this figure after collecting his camera and reviewing the footage, and his heart sinks at the sight of what he just saw. So he instantly terminates further investigation and gets out of there. Afterwards, the new owner of the house gets worried and decides to reach out to the Fourth Wall for help. One of the Fourth Wall members decides to stay the night, and what he captures is utterly terrifying. Watch.
That sounded like a little kid voice. And remember, they said the only person left was like a little boy or something like that.
The man hears an unknown female voice which startles him, but as he takes a look around the house, he finds nobody there. He then sets up some night vision cameras around the garage where the little boy was trapped inside. He then leaves the house and retrieves the footage later on. What he captured left him in despair.
I don't like it. Is that legs? Whoever walking real slow.
The garage doors start shaking, and right at that moment, a creepy pale grey figure can be seen steadily moving towards the room where the 3 family members lost their lives. Oddly enough, the camera set up on the other side picks up the shaking garage doors, but the entity walking past cannot be seen, so maybe the entity is only visible to those present in the house. So is this a real haunted house? And was the boy locked in the garage for his own protection? Or is there more to it? I'll let you be the judge.
Yeah, there might be more to that story, bro. It seems like, it feels like it.
The Rake. This next video comes from the Nightmare Fuel. A man had been noticing his chickens suddenly disappearing with each passing day, having no clue as to what was happening to them.
Probably
On
a
one
snake.
night, he heard a loud noise coming from the chicken's location, so he quickly grabbed a flashlight and went out to check on them. What he captured gave him the chills.
What's the matter with you?
Threw me off. Threw me off.
As he pans the camera around, what looks like a strange creepy figure with glowing eyes can be seen quickly trying to conceal itself behind a wall. It appears to have its sights set on those chickens. Most likely this creature was the culprit responsible for these missing chickens, seeing as we already know they do make a good meal. Many viewers suggested that this was a Rake sighting.
Did he just say that? Like, he just made himself, I'm talking about the commentator, like, he just made himself even more creepy to me.
But it could also be a hoax. In the end, I leave the final judgment to you.